What I want, very important, is still a sense of wonder in the player. There is nothing more appealing in a game to me than that feeling of holy crap, that's so cool. Right? That's important. I love the sense of wonder in games. When you discover something and you're like, whoa, what? So amazing. I want to create that experience. What I also want to create is like some really like very, very niche things, if you know what I mean. Like very complicated puzzles to access certain areas of the game where maybe some super rare monsters are, but make it so incredibly what's the word I'm looking for? Like so not obvious. Like, first of all, I'm gonna have to hint at the fact that something like this exists, right? Like super obscure, rare events. I think that's actually the proper way to say it. Just add some super obscure, rare content in the game that's incredibly difficult to access, which also ties into the sense of wonder. But like, if it's incredibly hard to find and you get a decent reward for it, then you also get, again, like the sensation of having a unique experience. And I want that to be the case to the point where perhaps some content in the game may never be found, right? And if you stumble upon it, it'll make you go, oh my god, look what I just found. I may be like the sensation of perhaps having been the only person in the world to have experienced this bit of a game. Like, that almost creates a sense of exclusivity, you know what I mean? And people are attracted to exclusive experiences and rare stuff, right? That's why people buy paintings for hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Because this exceptionally famous painter painted this. He has a very limited range of work, and now I own one of them. I absolutely don't agree with that sentiment, right? In that context, because spending millions on a painting is absolutely ridiculous. Because the point of that is almost arrogance, right? Buying paintings. Because it has no, like, owning the painting has no real added value to the experience. You can still see a painting if it belongs to someone else. I think that's the key difference here. Whereas I'm trying to create unique experiences in the game. So, obscure, hard to find content in the game. Very difficult to find hidden treasures. For example, that give the player sense of achievement and an exclusive experience when discovered. Like one of my favorite streamers, Day9, he said something about wanting to make like a multiplayer game, but it would have timed events, for example. And every so often, just a very small portion of the player base would receive like a portal. A portal would open for them. Right? And you go through the portal and you get to fight maybe a very rare boss. Right? That's a cool experience for a player to have. And I think it's also an enticing experience to, you know, want to be a part of. Because if it happens to you, I mean, that's amazing, right? That's kind of like winning the lottery. That's a good story. That's something I think in a gaming experience that you're gonna remember.